ADEYANJU slams Peter Obi over frequent church visitation. Public affairs analyst and social commentator ADEYANJU has informed the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, to stop acting like he was running for the president of the Christian Association of Nigeria. ADEYANJU on Sunday expressed concern that the former Anambra governor has been moving from one church to another and engaging only Christian voters. The activist was of the view that playing the religious card will divide the nation across religious lines, and people who should understand politics shouldn't be behaving like amateurs. He said Peter Obi is moving up and down churches as if he's running for the president of Cannes. It is painful when people who should understand politics are acting like amateurs. The church must resist the religious card in 2023 because if it goes south, our brothers will mock her. Take it easy on the religious card. If not, the country will become extremely divided along religious lines in the coming months. Slow down with all the talks of same religion ticket. A word is enough for the wise. I think this is a wrong message to the wrong recipient. You should be talking to your Tinubu and giving him this advice. I don't understand. I mean, it's funny because Peter Obi went to church and then the next day he was talking to Muslims on Twitter. Do you expect him to go to a mosque? I don't understand. Listen, it's a bit... The ADEYANJU has just lost so much regard and respect and sort of value when it comes to the things that he said over the last few months, because it's just like you're talking out of line. In this case, talking out of line in the sense that this message is not for Peter Obi, it is for Tinubu. I don't understand how he's playing the religion card. I don't understand. If anything, your president or your presidential candidate Tinubu is playing the religious card, and there's no discussion about same religion ticket in Labour Party. What are you on about? I think there must have been a mistake in who the addressed person of this message is, because it's definitely not Peter Obi. It is very sad that he's come out to say something like this. He's not trying to run for the president of Cannes. Listen, he just went to church once. And obviously, when he went to Dr. Polanenche's church, obviously, with the crowd, with the videos going around, and, when he was introduced and everyone just, the roar and people clapping for him, you start thinking that he's some sort of pastor in the church, but he's not. He went there once. So how many times have you seen Peter Obi in a church like that and people are just clapping for him? This is the first time we've had such a case and a scenario where he's in a church and people are... I guess that's what confused the ADEYANJU to think that he's going for the president or contesting for the president of Cannes, like the Christian Association of Nigeria. Nobody said anything in that light. I'm so confused as to what is going on here. Fact is, your Tinubu is the one you should be talking to, and Peter Obi is just not doing anything but the opposite of what Tinubu has just been an example of what not to do. So yeah, I mean, if he wants to talk about that, then it's funny because now, because of Tinubu's mistake with the same religion ticket, now his structure is going down. I mean, valuable members of the APC are resigning. Some are choosing not to associate themselves. Some have decamped. I mean, what can you say? So, because of the mistake of Tinubu, his structure is weakening and Peter Obi's structure is getting strengthened. So, frequent church visitation, as in which church is he going to visit? Like, the man is not jobless. Like, let's be guided. Like, things just don't make sense sometimes. Like, the man is not out here just going from church to church. He's not desperate. He's not the one who hide fake bishops. So it's not anything. And as regards Peter Obi on Twitter, I think this comment really encapsulates the energy the ADEYANJU is giving. So this lady says, Peter Obi's dunamis visit is not even their anger. They are fuming because our man received the maddest thunderous and rapturous applause that shook 100,000 capacity church. Their candidates can't pull that off. At this rate, Peter Obi will sell out the O2 Arena, Mado. And it literally is what it is, because I think that video probably gave ADEYANJU the impression that Peter Obi is just out here jumping from church to church and he's just so known that only churches are the ones. No, I think it's the reception that people in the church, provided for him, and literally that's it. Because I don't understand. He's acting as if Peter Obi has been jumping from one church to another, trying to gain votes or something. He's not desperate like your Tinubu. So it's yeah. When their candidate goes to a mosque, he's worshipping Allah. But when Peter Obi goes to church, he's playing politics with religion. A lot is truly wrong with some people's brand of politics. Hypocrisy. I mean, how is he playing politics with religion? I mean, what? You don't apply politics to the tactics and the strategies that Tinubu and your Atiku are doing. You don't do that. Please. It's not. It doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. Peter Obi brushes his teeth. Tinubu and Atiku boys will complain he's brushing his teeth gently. Peter Obi eats egusi. Atiku and Tinubu boys will complain that he's not licking the plate. Peter Obi will drink water. Atiku and Tinubu boys will complain that he didn't use a glass cup. It's literally as simple as that. And to be honest, ADEYANJU is acting like Atiku and Tinubu boys. It's as simple as that, because, again, if 2 + 2 is 4, how do you conclude that him going to a church once is him jumping from church to church, playing the religious card, and trying to divide the country? Huh? Doesn't make sense. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense. So it is what it is in that regard. So whatever happens, Atiku and Tinubu boys will be the ones, jumping, and it just shows that ADEYANJU is one of them. I mean, it's proven in this video. So yeah. And what is funny is, obviously, under his post, or ADEYANJU's post, you do have his supporters that do support him. And the first says, hypocrisy of obedient and partisan can. Nobody sees anything wrong with it as Peter Obi turns the campaign to Christian affairs. If it were Atiku and Muslims, Atiku Tinubu soliciting for the support of their Muslim faithful in their religious gathering, hypocrites can and their online troop will start shouting. And then, of course, Nigerians, imagine having 10 likes and 55 comments. Of course, he was destroyed in the comment section. Deji, you are hurt, I know. So just view it one more time. Do not cry, okay? Continue to scavenge for Atiku. Tell Atiku that he should go to a mosque. Let them be happy to see him too. Peter Obi will continue to go to churches, and we will continue to post it. Do not kill yourself. Simple. Oh, wow. I mean, so, Deji, Peter Obi is jumping from church to church. Tinubu, hold my bear. And this person has 4 instances of when Bola Tinubu woos ulamas, imams in Kano, and then there are pictures of him literally in different mosques. And it's funny because I haven't even seen pictures of this, for example. And it's like, he's doing the same thing. So, literally, it doesn't make sense. And then, of course, this comment here states, lol, Tinubu is going to mosque for Friday prayers like he does every week. Obi is going to most of those churches for the first time just because of politics. But irrespective, he will still lose. But what is that then meant to mean, though? What is that then meant to mean? Doesn't make sense, you see? But what do you think about it in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.